What up, Cancer? So, Cancer, number three. Y'all are number three. I'm gonna just put it out there. Y'all are number three. So, Cancer, I decided, like I normally do, spirit messages, and then I do the monthlies. And so I was like, let's do a little love thing. Let's put some love messages out there and see if it connects, if it relates. If it does, then I may start adding this to the repertoire too. If it doesn't, then we'll see. We'll play with a few different things. But I want to add a little bit more, some more readings to my page. So let's see, Cancer. We're going to do reading on singles, and then we're going to do a reading on Cancers who may be married or in relationships. So Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, so Cancer, for a few of you that are single, let's start with singles first. I feel like there could be some trust issues when it comes to connecting with someone in a relationship. Like you may have your eye on someone, um, but it may not be moving in a direction that you want it to move, or you may not think that you can trust this person. So some of you may be a little bit guarded with your heart when it comes to love. I feel for a few of you that you could be interested in someone. There could be a distance between you and this person. They could live in another city, another state. For a few of you, this person could even be married. I'm getting something with maybe wanting something to go forward, but this person is either in a relationship or they are in a marriage. So some of you, if you don't know about it, could be finding out about it. But for a few, I feel like you already know this person's situation. Um, you may just be kind of biding time. Maybe you are trying to wait and see if they're going to leave the person that they're with, or if they're going to make a commitment to you. Now, I feel for a few of you, if you are with somebody who's married and they're telling you that they're not going to leave their partner, they're not going to walk away, they're being honest. Um, they don't have any intention of it. I feel like there's money and obligations that are holding them there where they don't want to be put on child support, or they don't want to have to pay alimony. So if you're dealing with someone who's straight up telling you, look, we can do this, we can meet each other, but I'm never going to leave my husband, or I'm never going to leave my wife, it looks like that they're being honest. Now, for a few of you, you may not know that somebody you're dealing with is already in a relationship or marriage, because I do feel deception there. So some of you may be finding this out and walking away from this because it's not what you want to get into. For some, I feel like there's definitely a pull towards, I want to be in a committed relationship, or I want to be married. So it's almost like you don't want to be the side person in this situation because you want something more. Will not apply to everyone, because for a few that are dealing with somebody who's married, I feel like that you're okay with it. Like you spend time with them, they leave, you're doing your thing, they come back, you see them, and then they go again. So some of you are really okay with it. But for the ones that want marriage, I feel like that you're kind of putting the fillers out there for a connection with someone. I do feel like you may be dealing with someone who's coming back and saying, I'm sorry for what I did. Let's give this another chance. Not sure if this is somebody who was married or in a relationship. You found out, you broke up, and now they're like, okay, let's work it out. But I do feel like that some of you are going to have a person from the past who comes back and it's like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done you this way. I'm going to do better. The thing about it is that I do get that there's some conversations. I get a lot of talking, but I'm not getting a lot of action from this person. So be careful, Cancers, if you're single and you broke up with someone and they're trying to reach back out to you. Some of you are going to hear a lot of, oh, baby, 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 I'm sorry, baby, 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 I'm going to do better, baby, 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 I'll never do that again. And it sounds really, really good. They may even believe it, but it looks like that the follow through is not there, and you may end up dealing with this person again, because I am getting flirtation. Now, this is a general read. This could be you doing this to someone. This could be definitely someone doing it to you, Cancers. I feel like there's a lot of people from your past that possibly could be in your inbox, because I kind of feel like that some of you are entertaining a lot of the past. It's almost like you could be afraid of meeting someone new. I feel like some of you, it's almost like, why meet somebody new when I can already deal with the beast that I already know? So if you are in that group of Cancer that's looking back at these people from your past, I want to say you're wasting your time, because I feel like you've been there, done it. And some of you, this has been multiple times where it's starting to become like a little routine. I'll see you next year on this date, or I'll see you next month. And it's something that keeps going over and over again, but there's no growth, there's no movement. And some of you may be getting tired of it and wanting to shut down. Cancer singles, Cancer singles. I do feel connecting with someone where there is an attraction. So I feel like you are going to be meeting someone, and this is somebody new, but some of you may feel like I don't want to put the energy into this person, or I am still hung up on somebody from the past that I cannot put the energy into someone. Definitely feels like for a few of you, because we definitely got deception and wedding, some of you are dealing with somebody who's married. You may be in love with someone who's married. Maybe you don't want to acknowledge it. Maybe you've already told this person, but there's something where it's not moving forward. Some of you are going to be stuck in this energy because you're waiting for something to happen, either this person to leave this spouse and be with you. But we got deception, which means that they're not being honest with the person that they're with. And for some of you, I don't feel like this person is being completely honest to you. So I will say, if you're in that situation, even if this is somebody coming back from the past, words, no action. You got to look at the action. If they're not coming forward and making changes, if they're not showing you divorce papers, if they're not showing you where they're actively moving forward, they're not actively moving forward. Because I keep feeling like somebody's saying, forgive me, let's try it again, I still love you. But there's no action. All right, for some of you, you're coming out of the cycle. You've done it, you put 5 years into it, 15 years into it, 20 years into it, and you're like, you know what, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. There's nothing that's moving forward for me. I'm looking for someone, and I'm looking to make a connection and possibly a committed relationship. So I do feel that there is this energy of I want love. I may be a little bit afraid of love. I may not be too sure about what's going on with love, but I'm in a place where I feel like I want love. Some of you may have children and you're trying to find the right fit for your family. It's almost like I want to be with someone, and I get this feeling of not wanting to be alone, wanting to have a partner. But there could be this issue of really trying not to just throw anybody in the mix, which if you have children, you shouldn't. So I feel like for some of you, if you are dating, you're kind of trying to pick and choose somebody off of, are they going to fit in with my family? Are they going to fit in with my children? And that's a smart thing to do. If you're putting a lot of energy into a dead end relationship and you don't feel like you could be single and kind of fucking around with somebody, but it's not a relationship. So some of you are coming to the conclusion we're just doing something, but it's really not a relationship. There's no title to it. We're not going anywhere. And I feel like some of you are going to be walking away from it. And it could be because you're feeling like you're in love with someone, but unrequited love is showing that it's not reciprocated. We're starting to go into a cycle. And it could be because of deception. Somebody's not being honest with you. You're not being honest with them. I'm going to walk away from it. Some of you are looking for love. You don't have time for games anymore. So we got something coming in really, really fast for you guys. If you're walking away from a relationship that was a dead end, it looks like that you've been asking Spirit, praying, please, 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 please bring me somebody in. Now we got this energy of past relationship, release the ex twice. It's so interesting because this deck normally only has this one release the ex. This one has two. So this is almost like Spirit saying, if you're dealing with something from the past that is not moving forward and you know it's a dead end relationship, it's time to walk away. It's time to walk away because it looks like that you prayed, you're asking for something new to come in, but maybe you're not seeing this energy because you're still stuck on somebody from the past. So some of you, you're going to have to close that door. And for a few of you, this could have been somebody that you were married to, or somebody you were in a long-term relationship with, or you were in a long-term situationship. 15 years you've been waiting for this person to walk away from their problems, their family, their spouse, and they haven't done it. So some of you are going to be walking away from them. It is showing calling in a soulmate. I want to be with somebody that is for me. Keep an open mind to saying that this person is going to be different than what maybe you expected. If you like blondes, maybe this person is brunette. If you like a spiritual person, maybe this person is atheist. It may be somebody who's completely different than what you imagined or what you pictured. Now, for a few of you, you could be meeting this person through friends, through some type of get together. Some of you, it could be online dating. And I'm gonna try to get some characteristics of this person for you in a second. But I feel like for a few of you, you're waiting, you're looking for this person, and it's saying worth waiting for, which means that if you've been single for a while and nothing is happening and you're kind of starting to feel a certain way, Spirit is saying that somebody's coming that may be worth your time. They may be worth your energy. I'm definitely seeing flirting, attraction, which means that even if this person is different than what you imagine, there's still a connection there for you in this person. Now, let me see what we got going on. Definitely got getting to know somebody and feeling like you deserve love. So some of you may be dealing with some self-esteem issues from a past relationship. Maybe you don't feel really 100% about yourself, but Spirit is saying you're coming into an energy where you're going to meet somebody that makes you feel like you deserve more. They're going to make you feel like you are worthy. Or either if this is not them doing this for you, this is you making a decision. I'm healing. I'm letting something go so that I can be prepared for this love that's coming in. And it looks like that this new love is right around the corner. Now, for a few of you, you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to come out of your shell. You're going to have to come out of your past. You're going to have to come out of things that you wish should have, could have, would have happened with somebody else because it's not happening with them. This new love is bringing in new energy. And some of you may be lukewarm with it. Like, I don't know if I want this person. And it's showing love yourself first. So this is working on self-esteem, getting to know someone who's new. So putting aside things that need to be healed, things that need to be fixed or worked out with you. And for some of you, this may require therapy. It looks like it kind of requires closing the door so that you can move on. And for some of you, you're going to have a hard time doing it because you're stuck on somebody. It could have been somebody that you were deeply in love with and you thought you were going to marry them or you thought it was going to move forward and you got disappointment. Now this new person is coming in and it's like, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm not sure if this is something I want to try. Spirit, tell me anything about this new person coming in for Cancer. Anything about this new person coming in for Cancer. Okay, for some of you, this person may be divorced. I'm getting interesting because I'm getting two different people. And this could be male or female. So let's not get caught up on gender. So I'm going to try to describe. The first thing that I'm getting is somebody with blonde hair. He could have brown hair with blonde highlights. He's fair to tan skin. I feel like whoever this person is, and I'm getting this in a lot of readings, people that are olive or that can tan. So this could be somebody, he kind of reminds me, Cancer, of somebody who travels a lot, goes to the beach, or is outdoorsy. Because I'm feeling like the highlights are something that has to do with the sun, being outdoors. Now, for some of you, you could meet this person in a group, what do you call it, dating site, or you could actually have friends introduce you. You could possibly meet him traveling because I feel like somebody who goes back and forth. I'm also getting for some of you, you're dealing with, whether this is a woman with brown hair and blonde highlights, you're getting somebody that likes to be outdoors or is very active. I'm also getting that there is somebody that's coming in, could be a black person, darker complexion. I'm getting somebody with prominent features. I almost feel like their face is chiseled though, and high cheekbones. So whether this is a male or a woman, male or female, you could be dealing with somebody who has very distinct ethnic features. They could be exotic. I'm getting darker complexion. So I'm getting two different people that are coming in, Cancer, singles. One is olive to tan skin, brown hair, blonde highlights. The other one is darker complected, very prominent features. They almost feel Native American to me. So maybe they have high cheekbones. They could have distinctive forehead, or they could have something distinctive nose. Um, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer with new love for my singles. With new love for my singles. See. Definitely getting something with travel that comes in. For some of you, you could be meeting this person through friends or making a connection through friends. Now, we got new love, we got travel coming in, we got open relationship, and I feel like it's because this person is not really sure if they're ready for a relationship. They could be coming out of something, you could be coming out of something. I do see something that starts off as a friendship and has the possibility to move forward. There is a spiritual connection with you and this person. So there may even be something where you have shared belief systems or you practice a certain thing that they practice, but it is a connection where there starts a lot of communication. For a few of you, though, be prepared. I feel for the majority that there's going to be something where it's like, okay, we click, we connect, but for some, your belief system may clash with theirs. But for the majority, I feel like this is somebody that is going to get you. Now, I am getting that either you or they may already have a child. There could be a little bit of an age difference with you and this person because I'm getting somebody is younger, somebody is older, or there is this thing of they act older or younger. So you could meet somebody your age who's very settled, but there's something about their maturity level that sticks out to me. And it almost feels like this person has themselves together. I definitely do get something with dating, something that starts off as a friendship and moves towards dating. And I think it starts off slow because either one of you may be afraid to open that door. You could be coming out of a relationship, they could be coming out of a relationship, or this could be coming out of a bad relationship and being afraid to open this back up. But I do see definitely there's a connection. Now, remember, I was seeing two different people. Could be dealing with somebody with brown hair, blonde highlights, somebody that has darker hair, darker features, and this may be a decision between two people. Some of you definitely could be connecting with a love triangle, but I see that there's going to be a decision. If you're single, there's a decision that's coming in between two people. I feel like the person who's more mature and settled is the one that you're going to move towards or gravitate towards, Cancer. There's a fun playing with one of them, but I feel like that they're not serious and you're looking for something that is a little bit more prominent. If you're wanting to be married, I feel like the ones that want to be married are going to be going towards a solid relationship, somebody who's offering something with stability. Now let's see, married Cancers, what's going on, are in a relationship. Some of you could be dealing with having chemistry with this person, being attracted to this person, but feeling like there's control issues. Maybe somebody's trying to do something where they get their way. There may be a communication problem going back and forth with you and a partner because somebody's like, I want to do things my way, or there's communication where it's almost like somebody wants to be selfish in a relationship and the other person is kind of like, okay, what the hell? So if you're married or in a relationship, you may have somebody who's saying, I know you're tired, but can you fix me food? Or I know you've been working all day, but can you fold my clothes up? Some of you that are in a relationship or married may be feeling like you have a person who's taking you for granted. I'm attracted to you. The chemistry is there, but you're taking me for granted. So there may be some type of talks or communication with this person about that. For a few of you that are married, you may be feeling like there's some type of trust issue going on with your partner because you saw something. Maybe some of you are thinking that this person has something going on with somebody from work because I feel like I'm getting somebody who's going through somebody's work schedule or looking through their paperwork. They could be going on a business trip. You could be married to someone who travels and you're trying to figure out, are they traveling by themselves or are they going with someone? But there's something where you may even be feeling that somebody that you're dealing with, whether this is a spouse or a long-term relationship, may be doing something different on their job or maybe connecting with someone on their job that you feel like is unhealthy. I do get romantic feelings between two people, but I feel communication problems. Um, I feel like somebody's also letting an outside party interfere in a relationship, like a parent. This could be a mother or a father. Like they're telling you some things and you're bringing it back into your relationship, or you could be married to somebody who's a mama's boy or a mama's girl, where it's like, oh, well, my mom said this or my mother said we should be doing this. And you're like, okay, well, why? Why are we talking about this? So, I'm getting miscommunication or communication problems for couples. Now, for some of you, you may be feeling like you're putting too much energy into a partner and it's not reciprocated. And some of you like, you know what? I need to start focusing on me. I want to go get my hair done. I want to go buy things for my car. I want to go do things that make me happy. And this person is constantly getting what they want. So I'm getting something where something is unreciprocated. Some of you may be feeling a little bit taken a granted, taken a granted, taken granted of for granted in this situation. I feel like for a few of you, there may be something with a separation that is coming in if you can't get on the same page with communication, and it's because somebody's like, you're not hearing me. You're listening, but you're not hearing me. So I feel like there's going to be something that opens up that we're gonna have to talk about it. We gotta talk about it, or either we are gonna have to go our separate ways for a little bit. And I feel like for some, codependency is there. I don't want to divorce you. I don't want to leave you, but I don't know what else to do. So there could be something where you're dealing with a husband or a wife or a live-in love, and you're like, look, I'm talking, and I don't feel like you are paying attention to me. I don't feel like you're making any changes, and I'm starting to get frustrated. Cancer marriage. Some of you may have friends that are offering advice. I would say take it with a grain of salt, because for some, it's going to cause more confusion. It's definitely going to cause more confusion. I keep getting someone who is like, every time there's a problem or an argument, it's like, let's have sex and it'll be okay. Like, let me do this, let me poke you, and then you'll be okay. You'll get over it. So someone may feel like they're being dismissed, or either it's like their feelings are being deflected. Oh, you're upset that I'm not washing the dishes or I'm not doing things. Come in here, let me, break your back or whatever, and you'll be okay. And it works. It's temporary. But for some of you, you're dealing with a partner who can only express emotions through sex. That's the way they apologize. That's the way they communicate with you. And for some of you, it's like, I need a little bit more than that. It's getting a little bit old. Some of you may even be coming into that phase where it's like, I don't want to have sex with you. I'm busy. I got things to do. I really don't feel like doing this. And you feel obligated to do it. And it's causing some type of frustration. The major issue, Cancer couples, feels like communication. If you are talking to someone and they're not listening to you, or they're not taking in what you're saying, some of you are getting very frustrated with this and feeling like, I need to pull away. I don't want to divorce you. I don't want to break up with you, but I feel like I may need to pull away and put myself first. And it's because you're feeling like you deserve love, and self-esteem issues are showing that you want to feel like you're worthy. I'm definitely getting some type of red flags with the wedding card and deception. Some of you could have a partner that is stepping out. You may even feel like you want to step out because you're not getting what you need. The thing about it is the red flags are already showing. Whether this is somebody lying about where they're going to work, and it could be why somebody's going through a person's, work stuff or their closets or whatever, because they're trying to figure out what's going on. I think you're doing something. I don't know what's going on, but I have some trust issues. I'm not trusting you. I feel like something is not going right. And it could be to the point where Spirit is saying, pay attention. Pay attention to your partner. Pay attention to your spouse. If something doesn't feel right, you need to look a little bit deeper. For a few of you, I feel like there's maybe even talks about getting some type of help. But it's almost like, I'm tired of going around and around in circles with you. We need to fix it. So there is something where I feel like Spirit is giving you red flags. So if you are feeling this, if you do know there's a communication problem, Spirit is like, okay, let's fix it. Let's go ahead and do something. Let's talk to a pastor. Let's go to therapy. Let's, spend more time together. Let's get more honest and transparent with each other. Let's let go of this deception. Whatever it is that's not being talked about, let's let it go so that we can move forward. Somebody's being really immature. They're being selfish. And whether this is you or a partner, it's going to bring it to the end where somebody pulls back. I don't feel like I can do this anymore. I don't feel like I can do this anymore with you. And it could cause a separation. Now, for some of you, it may not lead to divorce, but I am feeling that there is something that's coming to an end where a person may decide, I need to walk away from this. I don't want to walk away, but I need to walk away. And I think a lot of it is because I've tried, I've tried, I've tried. Give this relationship a chance. Heart to heart conversations. We've talked over and over and over, and there's nothing that's changing. And now I have to leave. So I feel like some of you are feeling like you put in major effort to get a relationship to move forward, and it's not. This could also be your partner. This is a general read that's saying, I'm trying to get you to understand what I need, and you're not. And if you don't, there could be a separation because of this. There's a pullback and then a separation. So somebody stops talking. They stop having sex with the other person. They stop wanting to go places with the other person. The red flag is when you see that, it's time to start doing work, because it's something that's showing you may have an ending that's coming, because Spirit is giving you the warning. So Cancer couples, I feel for some of you, there's going to be something with communication. Now, of course, not all of you are going to end up in separation. Some of you just need to learn how to talk. This is what I want. This is what I need. If you can't do it, then we need to go to therapy and we need to work out a plan. If you get ahead of it, I feel like a lot of you are going to be okay. If you don't get ahead of it, some of you are going to get very, very frustrated. You're going to have trust issues, and you're going to feel like I'm not being appreciated, and I don't feel like I need to be here, and I need to pull away. And for some of you, I feel like you can get ahead of it before it happens, Cancer couples. So please, 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 if you see those red flags, jump on it. Start trying to fix it before you get to a place where you can't. All right, you guys. Love you.